So it's coming. I'm going to start just in a standing position. You can be at the top of your mat if it's comfy. We'll get right to her. So bring your shoulders back and then down. Bring your hands together and bow your chin. Try to create equal weight in the feet. So ball a foot, heel, side to side. For me, a little soft knee bend helps. A little engagement of glute. And take a breath in. A breath out. And set an intention or a dedication for your practice this morning. Maybe for the rest of the day. So take the next hour to move the body and breathe mindfully, as presently as possible, staying in this moment here and now, even as it changes. Slow breath in, reach your arms up over your head and look at your thumbs. On the exhale, arms return by your side, head to neutral. And again, inhale, reach the arms up, look thumbs. Exhale, arms back down, head in neutral. Inhale, reach up, look thumbs. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And one more. Inhale, reach the arms up, look thumbs. Exhale, arms down by your sides. We'll add on half sun egg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lift your heart halfway. Inhale. Fold and empty. Exhale. Strong legs. Inhale, reach all the way up. Look thumbs. Arms down by your sides. And again. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look thumbs. Think lengthen the waist. Folding forward. Exhale, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Fold and empty. Exhale. Strong legs. Inhale, reach up, look thumbs. Arms down by your sides. And again, breathe in, reach up, look thumbs. Forward fold, exhale. Chin lifts, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rising, standing tall, reach up, look up. Arms down by your sides. We'll add on a little, maybe not as predictably as you think. So breathe in, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Chin lifts, inhale. Step just your right foot back to a high lunge or a low lunge. And circle the arms up high, inhale. Look thumbs. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to high push-up, lifting back knee if it's lowered. Feet together. Lower knees, then chest to the floor. Inhale, lift your heart. Upward dog from knees or toes. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Step left foot forward. Right knee down or high. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, plant the hands. Step forward, halfway lift. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Sorry, my caffeine's just kicking in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Movement helps. Inhale, chin lifts. Exhale, right foot back. Knee to the floor. or hover. Inhale, circle high. Breathe in and reach up. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Knees bend chest. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe in and breathe out. Right foot steps, high left knee or lower. Inhale to come up all the way. Stretch long through the waist. Hands plant, step forward, halfway lift. Inhale. Fold, exhale. Rising, stand tall, reach all the way up. Arms down by your sides. Now more predictably, sun salutation A. Inhale, reach the arms up, look them. Fold, exhale. Chin lifts, inhale. Plant the palms, step or jump back. High plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths, folding. Strong through the quadriceps, push back through the hips. For 1. Looking at one spot. Still as you can in the body. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift your heels, bend the knees, look thumbs. Kind of like a frog squat. Jump or step forward, halfway lift. Fold forward, exhale, empty your lungs. Inhale, stand tall, reach all the way up. Arms down by your sides. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Chin lifts, inhale. Plant the palms, jump or step back. High plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. And breathe. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look hands. Jump or step forward, halfway lift position. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise up, look up. Arms down by your sides. Step your feet about a foot apart and catch your big toes with your peace fingers. Good. Lean forward so the weight comes out of the heels, but keep the heels down. And bend the elbows wide. Fold over the legs. Now you can work more length in the spine by bending the knees, dropping the head, or you can work more of a stretch through the back of the legs, hamstrings, by straightening the legs and worrying less about how much you folded, keeping the weight slightly forward. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, catch your waist. Inhale, stand and hop or step, feet together. So feet touching if you can. Reach your hands to your heart. Breathe in. Bum goes back as your arms go forward. And then lift the arms to chair. Let's take 5 breaths here. So ideally we want feet and knees touching. But if it doesn't happen, Parallel legs are great. And you just squat as low as you can. See if your bum can come down a little bit lower than before. Think toilet seat height. One more big breath in. Full breath out. Hands plant to the mat. Toe squat. So hands down, heels lift, knees wide. So my heels are lifted, pressing together, knees are wide, hands could be down, knees can be down, or you can balance, palms touch, and breathe. 1. Yogis with a crow pose, you can add one in. 2. So from crow pose, lift bum, elbows bend back, and lean to lift your feet up. Maybe. And then plant the hands, lift your hips up. Good, step, lean forward into the palms. Step back to high plank position. Right hand finds center of the mat. Lift your left arm up. Side plank. Good. Keep pushing down to lift up higher. Maybe even look up to your top thumb. Right away, let's switch sides. Feel free to lower a knee to modify it if you need to. Bottom inner thigh presses into top inner thigh. And breathe. Plant your hands, high push-up, lower to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Inhale, both heels lift, but the knees look thumb. Hop forward, halfway lift. Fold and empty. Squat, chair pose, feet, knees could touch. Reach arms up. Stand tall in mountain. Whew. Let's try that again. But we'll do it more traditionally. So full sun B, squat low. Reach up, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chin lifts, inhale. Jump or float back, high push up to low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, high plank to low plank, or skip it and go right to down dog. Child's pose to rest. Inhale. Exhale, back downward facing. Left foot stepping. Right heel plants, warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths, child's pose or downward facing. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, heels lift, knees bend, look thumbs. Jump or float forward, halfway lift. Fold and empty. Squatting low, rise up, arms up. Samasti to heave. Last one, and we'll do some holding. So squat, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chin lifts, inhale. Jump or step back, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Try to keep the weight even in your feet. Stretch the arms long and breathe. See how low you can lunge deeply. Make sure you can see your front big toe. Strong back butt power. Next, inhale, front leg straightens, backs of the wrists touch, fingers soften. So both legs straight. And then bend the knee back to warrior two. So try not to collapse forward, stay right in the middle. Ribs over hips. Lift up, straighten leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale, straighten the leg, backs the hands. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, straight arms. Lift the arms up. Try to keep the legs straight here. You might take a shorter stance and reach down for your front big toe, or should look up to your top hand. Triangle pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look down first. Inhale, come up. Windmill the hands past the front foot. See if you can lift your back leg up to about 90 degrees or parallel to the floor. Legs at 90. So my fingers are tented below the shoulders. Trying to keep my leg parallel to the mat, strong and straight. And then see if you can lift up onto your peace fingers, lightening the load from the hand. And if it feels really good and you feel quite stable, float the arms out to the sides. Try not to fall over. 1, 2, enjoy the chaos. 3, resisting gravity. 4, we all got it together. And 5, hands plant, step back to plank, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot stepping forward, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Longer the stance, the deeper the lunge. Stretch through fingertips and feet, pulling the mat apart. Maybe front leg straightens, backs of the wrist touch. Exhale to come down. Do a couple at your own pace. Strong in both legs. Try not to lean forward. Keep your ribs and shoulders in line with the hips the whole time. Moving through the legs and the limbs. Next time the leg straightens, bring your back foot in a little bit. Straighten the front leg and reach down for your shin or big toe. Look up for triangle. 5 breaths. 1. Adjust the feet so you can ground down. Strengthen the legs and lengthen the trunk. Inhale to come all the way up, warrior two. Hands windmill past the front foot, lifting your back leg up parallel to the floor. So make sure your standing leg is strong. Your fingertips are forward under your shoulders. There's a leaning room so the trunk, the waist gets long. Maybe lift to peace fingers, so less contact, hands to mat. And then if you feel good, float the arms out. 1, strong standing leg, reach with back toe. 2, 3, 4, hands planked. 5, step back to plank. Low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest. Down dog or child. 5 breaths. 1. Should be feeling warm now, hopefully. For 2. 3. 4. 5. From down dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look thumbs. Step or float forward, halfway lift. Hold and empty, exhale. Rise, stand tall. Oops, we forgot a chair. It's good luck. Arms down by your sides. Good. Ground your right foot into the mat. Lift your left knee up to hip height. And you might hook your big toe and straighten your leg. Or hold the shin. You can also hold the wall. Lift up high, chest comes with you, and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale fully. 5. Open your leg to the left. Inhale, look over right shoulder. 1. Strong standing leg. 2. Attitude, chest up. 3. 4. Exhale fully. 5. Inhale, leg levitates to hip height. Hands free. 1. Keep it lifted. 2. Strong standing. For 3. 4. 5. Release. You feel your quad and your hip flexor. Let's try the other side. So ground into left. Lift the right knee up, holding shin. Or catch big toe and straighten. 1. Tall through the spine. 2. Strong standing leg. 3. 4. Inhale, open the leg. 5. 1. Maybe look left. 2. Chest up. 3. 4. Full exhale. 5. Inhale, center to levitate. Hold the waist for 1. Chest up. 2. 3. Leg up. 4. Full exhale. Release. 5. Holy moly. Tree pose. Or cross the right leg over the left knee. Or half pigeon or tree pose. So take a breath in and a breath out. If you're here and standing, just stay stable. If you like to add on, arms go wide as your bum goes back. Standing leg squats. Or try planting your hands on the floor, which I can't demonstrate, so it's all you. So if you can, squat super low and then reach for the mat in front of your feet. If you can catch the floor, lift the bum up. Or tree pose is also great. Couple deep breaths. The hands are down, release the back of the neck long and straighten your standing leg. And take a deep breath in. Fully empty on the exhale. If you're all the way down, listen close. Inhale to lift your chest, look up. Exhale, fully empty. Inhale, bend the standing leg and reach the arms wide. Just stand, oops, stand back up. Release the leg, exhale. So we'll all come out and try that on the second side. So left heel to tree pose, or whatever side we didn't just do. Good. Maybe half pigeon. Maybe spread the arms like wings and squat into standing. Maybe hands find the mat. Hands come down, you straighten your standing leg. Otherwise, hold the pose. If your hands are on the floor, release the back of the neck long. Last 2 breaths. From the forward fold, inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, hands to waist. With control, come up. And then exhale, release. Good. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms float. Exhale, forward fold. Chin lifts, inhale. Jump or step back, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And jump or step through to seated. Legs out in front of you. Good, we'll start with Janu Shirshasana. Right knee comes in and opens. Sole of the foot presses into the left thigh. And then turn the torso towards the long leg, folding to catch the foot. One day, chin meets the shin. And breathe. 1. You can also bend the long leg to help you bring your head down. For 2. There's a slight rotation, right rib cage to left thigh, to help encourage folding over the left. That's it. Nice. Next, inhale, lift the chest halfway. We'll switch legs right away. So lean back, left foot in, right leg long, whatever side we didn't just do. And then inhale, turning rib cage towards the long leg, catch the toe. Breathe in to lengthen. Hinge at the waist, exhale and fold. 1. 2. Try pushing the sole of the left foot into the right inner thigh. 4. Might feel that stretch a little bit more in the outer hip, maybe low back. Last inhale. Exhale completely. Lean back. So if you know the vinyasa, you can vinyasa. If you don't know the vinyasa, cross your ankles, plant your hands by your behind, shoulders to knees, and lift your bum off the floor. Now, the further forward the feet are, the easier it is to lift up. Good. I needed that sound effect today. So if you need sound effects to lift, go for it. All good. Legs out long. Good. We'll try bind. So right foot comes into a squat. Make sure there's space between knees for the belly and the chest to move forward. It doesn't matter what size your belly is, you need space. So it doesn't matter. Good. So we're kind of pushing into the squatty foot to reach forward for the long leg. And if you can kind of get there comfortably, you might be able to bind. So the bind is something like this. So from the forward action, your right thumb points down, wrap the arm around the bent knee, and catch left hand near the right hip, or hold on to your shirt and pants. Try to sit up really tall and pull through the hands if you've bound. If you haven't bound your own hands and you're holding your shirt or pants, it's the same idea. Try to pull down and lift the chest. Take a nice long breath in and a deep breath out. Lean back to release the arms. Spread the arms out like wings. And we'll lean back 45 degrees for boat pose. So you can hold your hamstrings, straighten your legs, reach the arms forward. Whatever feels good. 1. And keep your feet down and reach your arms up. For 2. 3. You can also fake it with a smile. For 4. And 5. Inhale, sit up. Left knee squats in. Feet and long leg have space between. And reach the arms up. Hinge forward to catch the toe. So you might stay here. Or left hand can reach down, forward, thumb down, and wrap the arm around the leg. See if you can catch the hands, ground the seat, and lift up tall. Pulling down through the hands to lift the chest up. And breathe. Take a nice full breath in and a deep breath out. Release the bind, lean back 45. Now this time you can repeat what we just did or catch your big toes with your peace fingers. Lean back and lift the legs together. Hold the toes. 1. Maybe the head goes back. Toes can point. 2. 3. 4. Keep the legs where they are. Squeeze them together. Look to the legs and reach your arms forward. Hold. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Cross your ankles. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. Low plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest. Broad collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through to seated. Right leg bends in and then opens wide. Good. Turn your chest slightly towards the right. Reach for your left big toe and side bend. 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale to come up. Right hand plants beside the right thigh. Lean forward, lift up onto the shin, and reach your left arm over your head. 5 breaths. 1. See if you can look at the back hand. Squeeze the glutes and press the hips forward. 2. 3, 4. Exhale down on 5. Switch your legs. Left knee in, right leg out. Hook big toe. Left arm over the head. Side bending. So it doesn't matter how low you get. If you can't touch your toe, it's all good. Focus on lengthening through the left side, contracting the right side. Try not to turn the chest towards the mat. Stay open. Take a big breath in and lift up. Exhale, cross your shins. Step back to plank pose. Low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lower knees, then forearms to the yoga mat. Elbows in line with shoulders. Press the hands down and grip the mat. Tuck your toes under. Round the back. And then drop the chest. A couple cat-cows here. Round back, chin tucks. Your belly will hollow. Drop the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, push into the elbows. Tuck the toes. And lift your knees to a downward dog shape. Press your chest through the arms towards the legs. Heels can be high. 1. Push into your elbows to lift from your shoulders. 2. You want to play with a little bit more fun. One leg goes up, and then you lift the other heel high, and then maybe switch. So there's a little rocking action. You can do that a couple times, or hold it. Or abort the mission. Child's pose. Good job. So about 30 more seconds wherever you want to be. If you have a forearm stand, you can maybe pop up or attempt it. Maybe not. And then we'll come down. And we'll flow from here. So from hands and knees, tuck the toes, just lift your bum up and back, downward facing. Short flow, I guess. And jump through to seated. Lie down onto your back for bridge pose or wheel. So feet are a little wider than your hips, facing forward. Tuck your shoulders back and under. Let's do a traditional bridge to start. So you kind of tuck the shoulders to puff up the chest. Press the back of the head into the floor. Push through the big toe mound, the pinky toe mound, and the center of your heel. And then lift the hips off the mat. Now you can hold your ankles if you can reach. Or maybe try interlacing your fingers, bringing your shoulders a bit back, more closer together. And breathe. So less of a ramp shape, more of a bridge shape, or half of a bridge. 2, there's an extension here in the spine. For 3, find your max on the next 2 breaths. So try to push down and lift up a bit higher, arching your back a bit more. And then hands come apart if bound. and release down to the floor. So the higher up and the more extension, the more demand and strength of the legs. You also need to broaden the chest quite a bit to help you get that extended spine. So if you want to repeat that one, go for it. Or we'll try wheel this morning, or at least some stepping stones towards wheel. So make sure your feet aren't too close together. You want a wide stance to help support the full body weight. Reach the arms back first, palms face up. And you want to reach back, kind of lifting shoulders to your ears. Actively push the fingernails into the floor. And then push into the feet. Lift, push into the shoulders, and lift back up as high as you can. And you're trying to lift up a little bit more than before, kind of reaching back, lifting onto the top of the shoulder. Back of the head still presses down. Arms may change position here slightly, bending one elbow at a time. Plant the palms so the elbows are in your peripherals. You can feel the palms push into the mat. You're pushing into the hands, the elbows go back a bit. Maybe lift the head up. Straight arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head comes down. Come all the way down. Pause for a moment. Breathe in, just notice. Full breath out. And then a bonus round. So if you need to chill, chill. But if you're feeling good, let's all lift up last time. So whatever bridge version that works for you. Inhale to lift. Strong legs, straight arms. Now, if you're pretty stable in your wheel this morning, I want you to lower the head and then push back up. Option, lower the head, walk your hands to your feet a bit closer, and then push back up. Or we're all aborting the mission. That's good. Listen to you. Just got these suggestions in here. Come down when you're ready and take any recovery you need for the next 90 seconds or so. So you might just be still and breathe. You might take a certain posture you like. Could be a forward fold. It can be knees to chest. Maybe the reclined pigeon pose. Sometimes feels really good if the hips are really tight, especially if you're feeling a lot in your lower back after that. See if you can slow your breath down a bit more. Last 30 seconds. These are Barbara seconds, they're longer. Take a deep breath in. Full deep breath out. You're on your back, roll to one side or roll up your spine to seated. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, and step back to plank pose. Let's lower to low plank. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you can repeat dolphin pose. If you aren't practicing headstand just yet, if you've never done it, I don't recommend it without some support nearby, but we won't kind of get into headstand today. So you can do forearms on the mat, round the back, tuck the toes, just kind of play with lifting your heels up, lifting a leg up, pushing into your elbows to lift from your shoulders. If you do have the headstand, I'll use my dresser here as a bit of a support if you want to. Oh, didn't realize how close my butt was there. Use my dresser to support me a little bit here. So we're setting up in headstand if you want, and then tuck the toes, lift up, and you can bring your feet up onto some surface. So actually should probably be a bit closer. So you might put your feet up on a windowsill, a bed, a couch. And I'm starting in a bit of a squat, and then I'm going to straighten my legs to push my hips over my shoulders. And you can do that a few times. I actually don't have my head on the floor. It's building a little more power for my shoulders that way. A little training. And then when you're ready, hold with straight legs. Bend the knees to come down. Good, so that's a little training pose for you. Really feel your legs. And then if you want, you can either use the couch to lift one leg up, or maybe go off the prop and try your normal headstand if you feel like it. Whew. Remember, sound effects are A-okay. Oh, nice, Ellie. At least you had that chair handy. Good somersault. Erin, try lifting onto your tippy toe on the couch. So less weight on the foot on the couch. Nice, Tamara, good job. That's it, yeah. And Claudia, you could try to point your toes and straighten your legs a bit more when you push off. If you want, just an option. Good work. Oh, Ellie's just doing gymnastics this morning. Feeling fine. So Ellie, think more core, think more ribs, that Apana pattern, that flexion in your spine. Get out of the back bend. So you can bind your fingers right close together. Yeah, that's better. Push into your elbows, lift from your shoulders. Walk in, walk in, walk in. Strong leg up. Good, push, lift. Better, yes. Job, Ellie. Oh. I think that might be it today, Ellie. Good work. Awesome. So when you're finished playing, or if you've already stopped, we'll find a seated position. Good. Now, if you have a yoga block, it might come in kind of handy. It could also be the seat of a chair. You can also just use your arms, okay? So I'll give you some options. I'm gonna try to cross the shins. You can also do like a butterfly position, or you can do straight legs. Doesn't matter. Good. And so full pose, hands go behind you to hold your forearms, and you try to bring your head to the floor. And if you've got a bun in the oven, it might get in the way. So, yeah, that's not happening for me. So how do we modify it? We put a block in front of your shins or in front of your pelvis, depending on what shape you're in. And you can bring your elbows down and hold your forehead. So your palms kind of support the forehead. That could also be a yoga block. And let your eyelids close. This isn't accessible, so try just stretching the arms forward, and you could put something under your head as well. Or if you have a chair handy, you can put your head on the chair. So you just want the head to become supported fully so that there's no real strain or effort in the neck to be in that shape. That makes sense, okay? So when you're ready, folding into your shape with the forehead supported. Yep. Ellie's got a good option too. She's just interlacing your fingers and bringing your head down. That could be accessible for you as well. Soften the eyelids, relax your jaw, and breathe. 5 breaths here. 1. Let the head become heavy on the support. 2. 3. 4. And 5. We'll all sit up on the in-breath. Cross the shins, reach the arms out. So we'll take the index fingers and thumbs together, create a little circle, and then extend the other 6 fingers long. Pinky side of the arm presses down, shoulders drop back and down, lift your chest, bow your chin. 8 breaths. Try not to move. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. If you feel really good here, just keep breathing. If you like to lay back, lay back. If you want to vinyasa to lay back, vinyasa to lay back. Taking rest now. Try to cultivate stillness in your body. Let go of controlled breathing and notice natural breathing. See how much you can relax and let go. counting at least 10 more of your own breaths. If you have a longer period of time to rest this morning, it's encouraged. Just try to stay still. 10 more breaths. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you're already seated, bring your hands together. Bow your chin. Take a breath in for you. A breath out for you. A breath in for someone who may need it. A breath out for that person. A breath in for the people around you in class this morning, your neighbors. Breath out for those people. With a slight smile, like you've been up to something. Namaste. Thank you all for practicing this morning. Appreciate it so much.